Magandang araw sa inyong lahat.
Hey, how's it going? ¿Qué onda?
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Hi, we are iwonderkorea.
iwonderkorea bridges the gap between Korean and international communities. Through Korean and English translations, interactive community events, help services, and culture sharing. Some of the events we organize in Jeonju, Korea include the International Yard Fair, special language exchange meetups, culture sharing nights, and important discussions such as the Black Lives Matter protests, donation drives, among many other advocacies to engage the community.
I started this business because I always having hard time in abroad as a foreigner, and yeah, I was thinking, what if I help them?
We believe that culture knows no language, age, or nationality, but one thing's for sure, culture is about the community. So we're really happy to have you here and be a part of our little community, and we welcome you to join us for all the unique events that we're going to be hosting here.
To help the international community get integrated and be settled well when they first come to Korea, we organize tours and educational activities to help them understand Korean language, culture, and traditions better.
This is a Dongak Revolution Memorial Exhibition Hall.
Due to the pandemic, we are not able to gather anymore and organize community events, so we have decided to create online contents to introduce various destinations, food, and other cultural information through YouTube. Online content creation has taught us that you can still inform, educate, and tell your story online and reach more people no matter where you are. So I'm here to teach you the basics of video editing using just your mobile phone. You don't need to be an expert or know technological skills. You just have to have your phone, an app, and your desire to tell your story. After you've downloaded CapCut, you will go to the app and you will see this. First, you will have the videos on one side and photos on the other side. From the videos you have taken from your phone, you can choose which clip you will add to your project. I chose these two nature videos to make it easy for us to see. You can also lengthen or shorten your clip by dragging it forward and backwards. What I like about CapCut is that it has a lot of easy editing options you can choose from. You can split your video, change the speed, change your audio, add animations, even remove backgrounds and add special effects. By clicking speed, you can either choose to speed up or slow down your video. By clicking this, you can change the volume of your videos. By clicking adjust, you can change the brightness, contrast, exposure, or sharpen your video. Putting titles and subtitles in your video is so easy. You just need to click add text, type in your words, and you can change your style, effects, font, or font size. You can also easily move your text by dragging it with your fingers. If you want to add photos, just go back to your gallery, click Photos, and choose. Just like the video clips, you can also change the length of time you want your photos to appear. For dramatic effects or for privacy purposes, you can also change your voice. So here I have a clip of Bree talking, and we will try to see how we can change her voice. So this is the way Bree
She was the
talks
first
normally.
person that reached out to me.
Click voice effects. You can choose a deep voice, high, low, or even a chipmunk effect.
To Jeonju. She was the first person that reached out to me. Moved to Jeonju. She was the first person that.
Just like how you can change your voice, you can also change the effect on how you want your video to appear. Just click Add Effects, and you can choose to blur your video or add any type of focus that you want.
She was the first.
So you can explore CapCut and all its wonderful features, but you also need to learn basic video storytelling. Here are some questions that you can ask yourself. What is the main message that I want to convey? Who is my audience? What tone do I want my video to have? Who is the main character? How do I establish my setting or situation? How do I show the order of events? How can I end the video so that it makes a great impact? A high quality video, special effects, or any other fancy transitions can help your video become good, but what makes it great is that it has a purpose, clarity, message, it's captivating and compelling. For me, a video should be captivating enough that you capture the audience's attention in a short span of time, but also compelling enough that they would stay and watch the video till the end. So just for fun, I added some clips of expats who live in Korea and their insights about living abroad that's far away from their home.
I'm Ashley, and I'm from New York, but I've lived in Jeonju for almost 4 years now, and I'm part of the iwonderkorea team. I started learning more Korean after watching K-dramas, just like different phrases like hello, 안녕하세요, or thank you, 감사합니다, and I just started getting so interested in the culture. I wanted to taste all the foods in the videos, and I wanted to go to all the places that I've been watching all these times, and so I decided to travel to Korea in 2017, and it was so much fun, and I loved it so much that I decided to move here. So I actually learned a lot about Korea through K-dramas, and it basically introduced me to the culture, so that was awesome.
I'm from Canada.
Hey, I'm Mike. I'm from Canada also.
We're married.
Yep.
Gotta tell everybody.
Yeah, got married in Korea.
Do you want to talk about why you like cafes?
Yeah, I think I really fell in love with cafes coming to Korea. The cafe culture here is very different than what I'm used to in Canada.
Yeah.
It seems like there's a cafe on every corner, a new cafe every week with a different vibe, different energy.
Yeah.
I like to search out different cafes for the coffee and for the ambiance. We'll just go and hang out for hours, get some work done.
Like the one for me, I think I told you guys, was the student. So I was like, I really want to learn how to say excuse me, because sometimes in the grocery store I'll just stand behind someone for like 5 minutes. So I was like, I want to learn.
I don't want to confront them.
Yeah, so I'm just standing there. So I'm like, I'm gonna learn how to politely say excuse me.
Okay.
So all the students were like, oh yeah, okay, you must say bikya. So I was like, perfect. So now every time I go somewhere, I'm like bikya. People kind of just like look at me, and I learned the polite way is like 잠시만요, right? So now, yeah, is that what it is? No,
My
it's not.
name is Audrey. I've been staying in Korea for a little over 2 years now, and I'm from the US. Probably the worst thing when I first got to Korea was I could not eat spicy food, and I had a really hard time trying to find food that I could eat.
Hi, my name is Farouk and I'm from Uzbekistan. I've been living in Korea for 3 years. Actually, when I came to Korea first, the language and the food was the main difficulties for me. It was very difficult to understand locals or others when they speak in Korean.
Hi, I'm Diane. I'm originally from the Philippines. I've been living in Korea for almost 4 years now. Having to live in Korea with winter that lasts for like 6 months is the hardest for me because I didn't want to go out. It was so cold and I couldn't meet people.
Learn to do things quickly, if you can, because people will always be trying to go as efficiently and quickly as possible, which can be really, really convenient sometimes. It's one of the really nice things about Korean culture.
First, definitely would be language. It doesn't matter how fluent you are in other language. If you don't speak Korean well, it would be hard to live in Korea.
You cannot complain. If you want to complain, maybe you just go home. If you cannot handle, you cannot stay outside of your country.
You have to be open to experiences, open to meeting new people. You have to be open to new adventures. Lastly, I think one way to survive Korea is just not comparing with your country. Each country has their own charm and own unique culture, so I think you should respect both countries and love them for what they are.
Thank you for watching.
Please like
And subscribe our channel. See you again.